Hey there, viewers, a Transformers fan or Charlie Young back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Henkei Inferno. Now, we have looked at this mold already in the form of Grapple, so we do know what to expect, although, to be fair, Inferno does have some differences, namely the gun, but... Well, before we look at the differences, let's look at the box first, which, unfortunately, this is a case where I don't have the box, so here's a picture of it. And we can see that, seeing how, like, instead of being a deluxe, he's a Voyager, he gets a bigger box, which is pretty cool. Of course, we got the standard, like, Japanese I can't read, he's C15. And if you look at the top right corner, it says 25th anniversary, because this is like, what, 2009, I'm pretty sure? And now it just passed the 40th anniversary. I think this is 42nd year now. Oh my god. Makes you wonder what they'll do for the 45th anniversary. Ugh. But anyway, looking at the back, we still have the cool artwork of him transforming, or hell, it's not even artwork, it's pictures of him transforming. But of course, we've got the stats, got the cool, like, features, so we've got the firing water cannon, we've got the light piping, we got, well, I guess the gun's just a separate feature from the firing water cannon, but still. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. And unfortunately, I don't have the little booklet either, which is something I wish I had. Like, could have sworn that the seller had pictures of it included, so I don't bloody know. Maybe I'll try and track that down one day, but here's a picture of that. So it's him and Ratchet, because I guess this is before Henkei got Red Alert. And unfortunately we can't flip through it, but I'm sure there's like scans of it online, so... And the card... Again, wish I had that, but oh well. So yeah. Now for the actual figure, of course, this is the Takara Tomy version of Universe Inferno, which, honestly, seeing how I really like Real to Shield Grapple, I think I'm gonna like this. Although, my copy might be kind of fecked. We'll see more in robot mode. But this fire engine mode looks really nice, especially this Henkei version. Like, we can see, got the front here, got the fire rescue right there, got the front grille, got the Autobot symbol right there. We still have the chairs from Grapple. Well, this guy came out first, so we got the chairs, the little steering wheel. We've got the sirens. We have the little, I guess, headlights as well, like the little, and the 10 signals. That forms his, crotch plate. Of course, with the wheels, which means, yeah, he rolls beautifully. See, pen wheels just make figures roll beautifully compared to freaking pegged-in wheels. So, yeah. But anyway, for side detailing, some of it's been some of it was retooled on Grapple. Like, I think this is the same on Grapple. Yeah, it's the same. And I'm not sure if these are like gauges or whatnot. But we do have a bit of silver right here, which looks nice. We've got maybe hoses. And just some plating right there. Back's not really much to talk about. We just have some exhaust pipes. And underneath is not really much, so there you go. But I think the main thing to talk about here is the water cannon. Because yeah, in Universe, Inferno didn't have his ladder. He just had the water cannon. Which I think is a G2 reference, because he did have that in G2. Although instead of firing actual water, here it's just a projectile. And essentially the only accessory that he's got. So you might find this guy on eBay where it's just this. Which, I mean, hey, it's still good. But that means you're missing out on the freaking missile launcher gimmick, which... Let's see if this fires past my table again like the previous video did. Nope, but it still fires pretty well. So yeah, it does fire quite well. Let's try and watch that on my background there. So yeah, that does fire pretty well. And something that Grapple doesn't have, so that means he just has no accessories. So yeah. And that's pretty much it for vehicle mode. Like, we do have the Henkei Chrome right here on the gun. And there is some more in robot mode, but we'll get there soon. But for now, let's move on to comparisons. So, starting out, let's put him with Grapple. And honestly, I like how these guys look together. Like, we do also have Artfire, which, hilariously enough, uses Grapple's version of the mold, so he's a crane truck now. But honestly, I wish we also had Hola, but I said that in Grapple's video. But yeah, these guys do look pretty good together. Like, we can see that the main difference is the water cannon's now a crane arm. This bit's been retooled. Like this part of the arm. Yeah, this bit of the arm has been retooled, and I think that's essentially it. But yeah, they do look really nice. And I still really want to get Hotspot, and maybe if I'm lucky enough, try and get Artfire as well, and Botcon Pyro. Like, maybe try and complete this mold. Like, try and get every version of it. So, Hotspot, Pyro, Artfire. But next up, here he is with our most modern Inferno. Here he is with the Kingdom version with his freaking flaccid gun right here. I don't know why this is so loose on my copy. But I guess it's trying to foreshadow what this guy's doing in robot mode. But anyway, here he is with Kingdom Inferno. So you can see that, yeah, keep in mind, back in like what, 2008, 9, they weren't trying to fully recreate the characters. It was meant to be like a reinterpretation, so this is meant to be like more a fire truck you see in like 2006 or something. And honestly, I think it looks really nice. Whereas with this is meant to be a full-on recreation of G1 Inferno. So yep, he's got the ladder. And honestly, I think I kind of prefer how this guy looks. Like, I do love Kingdom Inferno, but honestly, this guy just has more details to him. So, yeah. And even though I don't have it, here's Universe Inferno. And honestly, really the only differences that I can see are there's no chrome on the gun. They added the 401 number, which is probably like an area code thing. And the colors are a bit brighter in the Henkei version. It's probably due to lighting, though. I don't know. But they didn't really change all too much. Although, to be fair, this guy does have some more chrome in the robot mode, so let's get on with that. So, the transformation, well, it's essentially the same as Grapple, and we've seen that in his review, so let's not dwell on that too much. So, starting off with the transformation, we're just gonna fold up some panels, and folding up these ones, we reveal some more chrome. Next, folding up these panels on the arms, we reveal some more chrome. So that's pretty cool. Just gonna take the water cannon and just spin that around. Take what's gonna be the feet, just move them down. Take these panels, just move them, well, untap them and move them up. Easier said than done. There we go. And then we can just take the arms and move them forwards. Fold the windows in. Then these panels just move around to the back. Just looking at the chrome here, it's actually really nice. Now, one step that's on Inferno that I'm pretty sure Grapple doesn't have is you can actually spin these around. And yeah, this arm is incredibly loose, which I'm just gonna say it's from time. You know, joints wear down over time. I'm pretty sure that can be fixed. But just gonna try and there we go. So yeah, he's gonna actually spin around, which I'm fairly certain. Yeah, looking at my grapple, he doesn't have that joint, so this is exclusive to the Inferno version of the mold, which, okay. Oh, that nearly hit the camera. Again, shows how loose this arm is. I'm sure that could be... Ah, yeah, that's a screw. I can tighten that. In fact, if you'll just excuse me... Well, I managed to tighten the screw where it does stay in place, so... There we go. So he can at least T-pose in robot mode now. Still is kind of loose, but it can hold a T-pose now. So let's just continue on. So we're just going to untap this black thing from his butt. Take the front wheels, flip them in, and just move the legs down. The front headlights are just going to form his waist. Split the legs, and they're just going to spin around. Spin around the forearms. And another issue that this copy has, the Ultima from the head doesn't seem to work. Like, I compared it with my grapple, and the little clip that keeps the head in where you do this seems to have broken off, unfortunately. So, what I might do in the future is just buy another copy. I don't know. But there we go. And just getting everything straightened out. Here we have Inferno in robot mode. And yeah, aside from like the looseness that I'm fairly certain is due to age, yeah, this is a really good looking figure. So, just having a 360. It's the same as grapple essentially, you know. I've got these things of kibble on him. The back is fairly clean, like we don't have the ladder on his back, because, well, one, we don't have the ladder, and two, The water cannon is an underslung weapon. And looking at the head, that's a really nice looking head. Plus, it kind of has the little wings molded in, like, you know how Inferno has those like, wings? This kind of has those molded into the head, which kind of a nice detail. Plus, yeah, we got light piping. So yeah. Now, of course, his only weapon is the gun, which again can fire pretty well. Although, to be fair, it's meant to be water, so it's more meant to be. It's meant to be like for putting out flames, so. But we do also have the nice bits of chrome, such as on the sides here, which could be like aluminium plating. Because we got it on the back as well. I don't know. But yeah, this guy does look really nice. And just testing. Okay, yeah, tightening the screw didn't really do anything, unfortunately. There we go, try to tighten it some more. Yeah, it's just... Once again, I'm pretty sure it's just due to age. But this arm is fine. If anything, it's probably due to age and this weighing it down. So, yeah. But anyway, let's see how he looks with grapple. And honestly, I do like how they look together. Although I do prefer Inferno's like a little cannon over the literal crane arm that Grapple's got. Although I do like how they retooled the arms, which, I mean, they could do that because literally the arms can come off quite easily, which they haven't done that, but they can pop off. But that looks to be the only bit of retooling that they've done. In fact, no, the heads are actually different, so... But yeah, the head and the arms are the only bits of retooling. But yeah, these guys do look really good together. The feet are also different. The more I look, there's more differences, so... But anyway... Next up, here he is with Kingdom Inferno, and keep in mind they're both Voyagers. Yeah, don't you mess with Voyagers, were a lot bigger. And nowadays we got freaking Deluxes, sold as Voyagers. I'm looking at you, Brawl. I'm fairly certain that Brawl is going to be really good, but it's a Deluxe sold as a Voyager, apparently, so... Still getting it though, but But we can see that can this Inferno hold the Kingdom guy's gun? And oh, yep, he can. So that is a 5mm port, so if you want him holding guns, then you can do that. So if you're not a fan of the underslung weapon, then you can give him a normal gun. Oh, there we go. So, yeah. And finally, here is Universe Inferno. And again, these guys do look pretty similar. The only differences are there's more like chrome. Oh, and there's no 401 in the Henkei version, but these guys look fairly similar. Like, normally with Henkei, they have fairly drastic, like, differences. Like, Cyclonus has a more cartoon-accurate deco. Galvatron's entirely chrome in the vehicle mode. Ironhide's got a stripe, for example, but this guy, he just has a more vibrant red, and that's about it, aside from the chrome. So, yeah. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which version you get, because he looks pretty good. Granted, my one's got a bit of effect arm. See, I've tried tightening the thing twice, and it just... Well, it seems to be, like, temperamental. Sometimes it's loose as hell. Other times, like... Yeah, you just have to be patient with it. It's probably it's either due to age or it's just this, like, holding it down. So, if you're trying to pose this guy, try and be really careful with him, because the arms could be loose due to age. Hey, post-editing Charlie here. I forgot to record the freaking articulation. I mean, to be fair, it's the same articulation that Grapple has, but still, let's actually show this off. So, the head can go side to side, can nod. Arms are kind of awkward, like, yeah, they're on ratchets. And to go out, of course, you can T-pose, although, as you've probably seen, this arm is kind of temperamental. Like, it can stay, although a single touch is just going to make it fall down, so on my copy, I have to be really careful when posing him. The waist, normally, there's no waist articulation, but he can do this if you want to give him scoliosis. I'm fairly certain there's a reason for this, I just don't know what. But anyway, if we move this forward and he can kick forward, he can kick back. He's got good knees, about 90, yeah, about 90 degrees there. The thigh can swivel, the lower leg can swivel. Foot can move up and down, and bit of pivot. So there you go. Well, back to the video. But for actual complaints with this figure, well, merely the same things that played Grapple, you know, like, hang on. Ironically, this isn't even wanting to come off. There we go. Like, the arms can actually come off, so you have to be careful that you don't lose them if they do come off. Namely, during transformation, for example. Like, the arm being floppy if you're not careful. So, yeah. Pretty much the same things I played Grapple. I can't think of any unique complaints for this guy, so there you go. So, do I recommend this guy? I mean, obviously we've got better looking Infernos now, but I think I still prefer this guy, but obviously if you're fully, like, G1 purist, then Kingdom Inferno is going to be more your speed, but if you're looking for a more fun Inferno, then obviously this guy, because he's got the firing missile and all that. Plus, he's got a lot of fun recolors, like Hotspot, freaking Pyro. So, yeah. I love this mold, so I absolutely recommend this. Any version of this mold, to be honest. So, yeah. So, this has been my review on Henkei Inferno, and this is a Transformers fan signing off.